Hey there, Hawk here, playing some more Civilization 6 today. And today we are left off what we were left off last episode, so let's just jump right into it. And last episode we were doing a bunch of spying and a bunch of things to get the science victory we want. So, for example, we were building a spaceport in here, and it's almost finished. It's like 6 turns left in there, and okay, those have a while. Like 30 turns in there, 50 turns, 22 turns. I have so many spaceports. I didn't even realize I was building so much. Anyways, we will be using this episode, and we'll probably be sending some more spies to disrupt the rocketry of Japan. So, yeah, hopefully this episode will get closer to winning that science victory, or even we will win it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, our spy has returned to our capital and we still have 3 turns on that. So I'm thinking, should I just leave the spy here so that we can counter spy the spaceport so that Japan can't do anything, or one of the spaceports of Japan is still not functional. For some reason, they're not repairing that for like around 20 turns already. So the spaceport in Beijing is not a problem. And the spaceport in Kyoto, I just cannot blow that spaceport up. I don't know why. I only have a 50% chance of blowing it up or whatever it's called, sabotaging it. But for some reason, that 50% chance is not working in my favor for a long while. So I think I'll send the spy to Kyoto again because I don't really have any spies in here that can do that. That spy has two promotions and I don't want to lose him, so I will send this spy to Kyoto as well and try that again. And hopefully that will work. They have built another spaceport at Takamatsu. So they now have 3 spaceports. One of them is not functioning for a long while, and so I will send the spy to Takamatsu. He has a high chance of escaping, so I will send them to disrupt rocketry. Probably at the first time it won't work, but in the second or third time I'll send them again. It probably should work, so we'll do that. Oh, so our progress towards space race has advanced considerably, and we have the robotics research complete. Where is the space race? I didn't see it. Is it a civic? Yes, it is a civic. So it doesn't really help me, but the main point is our spaceport is finally complete. And now we need to do the spaceport projects as fast as possible. Nope, Manhattan Project is the nuclear project, so we need to launch Earth's satellite. And also we can activate the uh, effect of this great scientist, and we should see that the time it takes to get these projects done should be halved if that scientist worked. I don't know, I think we'll see in 1 turn. Oh no, yeah, as you can see, it takes 10 turns now instead of 90. For some reason that's just not realizing that it's not changing. But this is our first spaceport, so it's pretty nice for us. And we will go for nuclear fusion because I don't think that we actually need the other ones. So we'll start working on that and we'll be able to launch a Mars reactor from that. Oh, I think we caught on uh, Japan because we have no tech boosts to steal, so we have the same exact technologies that they have probably, or maybe we even have some more technologies that they don't have. That's nice for us. That means that they still don't have nanotechnology and they still don't have composite, so that is real nice. So I will be sending back some of my spies to counter spy my spaceport in there. So we have two spies. This spy is really good at sabotaging everything, so I'll just leave him to gain sources, and when he finishes with that, we'll send him to steal some more technologies or whatever, and we'll send this spy to our capital, to Uruk, to protect the spaceport. Yeah. So our spy is here, and we'll counter spy the spaceport. And now the enemy spies shouldn't be able to do anything at our spaceport, so we should be protected. Most probably. Like they have a much less chance of doing anything in there, I guess. So our spy is here. He has a really high chance of disrupting rocketry, but we still need to work on his gain sources because it's just 4 turns, and in 4 turns having more chance of disrupting rocketry and less chance of dying should be nice. And where is the spaceport in here? Here it is. Oh, right next to the sea. And we'll disrupt that, and we still can see that that spaceport is still not fixed though. This will be nice. And I guess uh, Japan is really slowing down on that. Yeah, we are starting to gain some points for the science victory, and Japan has already finished this like 2 episodes ago, and they are still trying to finish that, so they still haven't launched the moon landing. I guess they were doing that in here, and we disrupted that. So yeah, this should be easier now that we are disrupting everything with our spies in here. And maybe we'll need to do something about Trajan as well. I don't know, we'll see. Most probably we won't need that because Trajan's empire is much smaller than ours. And we have finished our nuclear fusion, and as you can see we have a space race project that needs to be sent out 3 times to win the science victory. And I think we should be the first ones to get some of those. Oh, we have 2, and yeah, they only have 1 complete in there, and that's a lead. Oh, our space race project has been completed, and a great animation for it, and our Earth satellite has been launched. The space race project which launches a small satellite into orbit, reveals the geography of any unexplored corner of the world, and marks the first step towards science victory. And we have discovered a natural wonder, another natural wonder, because we now can see this. Isn't this amazing? Wow, Roman Empire is much bigger than I thought. Well, at least now we can send spies there, right? I think I will need to. How many spies can I have? I can have 5, and so if I get 2 more, I can send 2 of those in here to do some things. And so we need to start with our next project, which is launching a moon landing in 16 turns. So let's continue on our science victory journey, and as you can see we have finished our first thing we needed to do. We are halfway done on this. We just need to launch the moon landing. Did I launch a moon landing? Or yeah, I did launch a moon landing. And then we'll need to just launch a bunch of Mars things. Yeah, those 3 Mars projects into the space, and I probably needed only 3 spaceports, not 45 of them. Well, next time I will be going for science victory, I will make sure that I only get 3. Or maybe this will also help if the enemies start uh, disrupting everything. At least having like a bunch of spaceports doing the same project can slow the enemies down from disrupting everything around the place. Our mission was a success now. So we have finally disrupted the rocketry in Kyoto and our spy can be promoted. Uh, yeah, as you can see, there's really not much I can do in here. I can just get their money, but I don't really need that. And so we can send them to the cities of the Roman Empire. So we'll send them to Rome because it's the capital and we have a really high chance of disrupting the rocketry in here and we'll just gain resources and then we'll just uh, disrupt the rocketry in there. And our second spaceport is complete in Larak. They have housing problems. I We can build neighborhoods for housing problems, but I think starting to make the uh, space project should be nicer because I think housing problems only affect the population growth and a population of 15 is enough for that and we cannot make the same space project. Well, I guess then we'll just get the neighborhood done in this empty space, I guess. Yep, it was a bad mistake to make so many spaceports if we cannot use them at the same time. Most probably most of them won't be even finished at the end of the game, like these ones that still have to return. And our mission was again a success. So we have disrupted the rocketry in there. This rocketry is still not fixed and that rocketry still seems to be not fixed, but I am not really sure because I think because of our Earth satellite we should be seeing if that rocketry is fixed, but we might not be. We may need to move some units in there to be able to see. I really have no idea. Anyways, now that that rocketry is fixed, we can see in here if they have any more spaceports. Spaceport of Kyoto is destroyed. The spaceport of Beijing is also sabotaged, and the spaceport of Takamatsu is also sabotaged. So yeah, these spies have sabotaged every single spaceport in uh, this city, I guess. If we try to move him to Kyoto, can we see if that's already destroyed? Yeah, it seems to be still destroyed as we cannot see the mission of destroying that, sabotaging that. So now we'll need to move some more spies to the Roman cities. So we have a spy in Rome, and so we'll send another to Ostia here, and we'll also disrupt the rock train there. So Rome cannot do anything as well, and we can finally do this last project. I don't know why its boost is so weird. Build an aluminium mine. There are aluminium mines everywhere, and the other boosts in here are really hard to make anyway. So we'll start researching that, and I guess those should be all the researches that we need to get the science victory. Yeah, we only need to research nanotechnology, and so uh, we don't even need to research these last 3 researches we have in here. We just can go for future tech for more score victory or. And our research of nanotechnology is finished, and we can now launch a space race project, which launches a hydroponic molecules into orbits of the Mars colony mission. Launching Ultra molecules wins the science victory. And for some reason, Japan still hasn't fixed any of the rocketry we disrupted, and who cares about tech boost? We'll just get some more resources in there and disrupt the rocketry. But I still don't think that Japan has fixed any of those, because I guess we could see if they have fixed, and they don't seem to have any other rocket sites. So did they just bail on trying to get the science victory, or I have no clue what they are doing. But we are super close to launching that moon satellite. Yeah, in one turn we'll do that. Oh, our next space race project has been completed for a moment I spaced out and completely forgot about it, pun not intended, but yeah, and grants one-time culture bonus equal to 10 times of your science per turn, and marks the second step towards science victory. So, yep, that completes. The civic is also automatically complete, but the main point is uh, the next space project is finished, and we have finished two of the projects we needed to finish, and the other civilizations have finished the same amount as us, and we are already in front of them because of the three researches that we did. And we are also disrupting all of their rocketry. That may be why we are slightly faster than them. But now I wanna see I can if I can, please, spies, leave me alone. If I can send all of these one by one or all together. There are three projects at the same time, so all from different researchers, so I guess we should be able to send all of them at the same time. So if we do that in there, we are able to use this spaceport to launch that. We'll do that in one turn because having housing problems is a small problem, and they will still finish at the same time. That's 18 turns, this is 17 turns, so they will finish at the same time. And do we have a third spaceport right now? Yes, we do. I think in Paris we have another one, yeah, and it takes 24 turns, but it's just 6 turns longer than all the other ones, and I don't think I have any other spaceports anywhere else. Do we have a spaceport in Kish? Oh, we have a spaceport in Kish as well, but it's also 24 turns. So both in Paris and in Kish it takes the same amount of time, but in Kish we have some hosting problems, and so it's not the greatest idea to do that in there probably. And if we turn this to production, it still says that it takes 24 turns, but will people be starving if we do that? And if we stop the science, and if we stop the fate, no, which actually, yeah, and if we stop fate production, and if we stop culture production, and even if we stop gold production, with only food and normal production, we should be able to finish this slightly faster. So if we get that, yeah, it takes 23 turns now. So that will be finished 5 turns after Uruks, and when we finish that, we'll start with the space project. And so in 23 turns, if nothing goes as not planned, everything should be fine. And so we'll send some spies to our old cities to counter spy. Where is Paris? Here it is. We'll send that spy to counter spy in there. And I have 9k gold. I have no idea why I have so much, so I think I'll just buy this spy in here instead of making it, I was going to say, but oh, I don't think we can buy spies. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll be counter spying that, and in 7 turns we'll send the spy to Larak to also counter spy that, and hopefully everything goes as planned. And in overall, I don't think that anyone is winning with any other victory type. Japan was really close to religious victory, but because of us doing so much converting in here, and I just got a few apostles and converted some of the Chinese cities as well. I don't think that they can win with religious victory as well, so this might even be the last episode, and we might just win with science victory now. And just to speed things up, let's see what we can do for more production. These are the most production routes, and I think I'll send it to Kabul because that's a lot of production, and that's inside of our borders, so it will not cause any problems. And let's just gain sources in here because why not? And we have 15 turns, and just to speed things a little more, much more production in Paris. I'm just uh, sending all of the finished trade routes to Paris so that I can get some more production there. Cause why not, right? Really, what is Japan even thinking? They want open borders for me and they will give me 66 gold, 183 gold for 30 turns, plus coal, plus open borders, and plus a great work. I have a feeling that there is something really bad under this. Like they are trying to do something. Like I have no clue what they are planning on doing, but that military engineer uh, is the main thing that is concerning me. I have no idea what it is doing, so I will not accept it. And more production. And we are done with all of our technologies. As you can see, we can't even do anything else when we need to choose technology, so we'll just go for that. And we are also almost finished with our civic tree, and I want to finish that as well, because why not? More production for Paris, and it has 3 turns left, and the other two science projects have only 1 turn left, and the other empires are not doing anything. They still even haven't researched anything else. So this is the last turn of the last 3 turns of the game, and oh, nope, refusal. I am not making any deals for the last 50 turns, and so now our next space project should be launched. Should be launched. If they stop asking for more deals from me, will you be launched? Will you be launched? Will you be launched? Come on. How long can a turn take? Isn't it already my turn? Okay, it's the city-state's turn. And after the city-states, I think, yeah. The Mars reactor is being launched, and so the space project, which launches a reactor molecule into the orbit for the Mars colony mission, launching all 3 molecules, will wins the science victory. And the second project, the hydroponics, I guess the food that will be eaten on Mars, also is launched, and now we don't really have anything else. We just need to wait for those 2 turns. And we can just keep on doing whatever we were doing. And sending these to random places. Because why not? The final moments of this game. It's 1971, 1972, and the launch Mars Habitation is being launched into space. The space project, which launches a habitation molecule into orbit for the Mars colony mission, launching all 3 molecules, wins the science victory. And as we did, we get the victory. I guess there is a story behind this, but I have decreased the sound so much because of all the music that you cannot hear this. But at least this is a great visual, and basically we won because we are now living in space and there is no one else in space, and We have colonized space, I guess. But this is our first victory. And I have no idea how long this episode was or how long this season was. The first season of playing Civilization 6. So, I guess this will be it for this episode and this season, but I will be playing some more Civilization 6 in a short while, and I'll see you when I start playing that again, or maybe you can see some of my other videos. And I guess this will be it for this episode and season, as I said, and I hope I'll see you later. Bye bye.